I get asked all the time what add-ons I run on ESO. So I wanted to put a quick video together showcasing all the add-ons that I recommend if you play the Elder Scrolls Online on PC. In this video, I'll go through each add-on and give a quick description of what it does. Now, each one of these add-ons can do much more than what I'm going to describe, but I didn't want this video to be an hour long. I do want to note that there's a ton of add-ons out there, and the ones that I'm going to list are just the ones that I personally run. But I highly recommend checking out all the available add-ons to find the perfect combination for you. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Also, come check out the stream sometime. I stream Sunday through Thursday on Twitch. Now let's get right into the video. All right, here is the list of the add-ons that I personally use. Again, I will go through each one with a quick description of what it does or what I use it for, and I'll have chapters broke down in the description in case you wanted to jump around the video. Now, the first add-on on the list is Beam Me Up, which is an amazing way of consolidating teleports to friends, guild members, and houses. In the Elder Scrolls Online, you can travel to a friend or guild member for free, and this add-on consolidates all that to bring up a nice little UI to make it easy peasy for you to travel to the zone of your choice for free as long as someone is there. Codes Combat Alerts is next, and this add-on is great for helping you with mechanic notifications and alerts. I do highly recommend learning the audio and visual cues for the mechanics in ESO. However, this add-on is amazing for giving that little reminder of like, hey, you finna get packed up by insert mechanic. The next add-on I use is Combat Metrics. Now, the short description is that this is the lovely little black rectangle at the bottom of my screen that gives me my DPS and the group DPS. The longer description is that this add-on can break down your fights, give you a really nice in-depth look at the damage received, damage delivered, healing, what skills, buffs, and debuffs were happening during a fight. Currently equipped is simple enough. It literally shows you the gear that you have currently equipped. Display leads is wonderful for all my lead hunters out there. You can pull it up with an easy peasy /display leads command and have a nice little UI that gives you a ton of information on where to find leads and which ones you already have and don't have. Dolgubon's lazy writ creator. This one. Writs have never been easier with this add-on, and I highly recommend this add-on for those of you who want to do writs with the click of a button. Writs are an easy way to get surveys and mats and gold and simply level those crafting lines. And even without this add-on, they aren't really too challenging, but with this, they make it so you can get them done for the day and move on to killing bosses or running dungeons or whatever it is that you like to do in Tamriel. The next add-on I get asked all the time, what is that? And that is Hodor's. This add-on is great and gives a nice little breakdown of the group DPS by the group member. They do have to have Hodor's and be sharing their DPS. And this is also where the cute little symbols come from. Inventory Insight is an amazing add-on that I know all my console transfers can appreciate. Don't like having to find that one piece of gear that you can't remember which tune you left it on? With this add-on, you can easily pull up a nice little list of your gear, location of it, so you can go quickly grab it. Map pins will show you a whole laundry list of things on the map that will make your life a lot easier, like finding way shrines, sky shards, and even the time breaches from the Sigic skill line. Next up on the add-on list is Odysupport Icons. Now, this add-on is great for whenever you run group content. The people who have their role selected as a healer will have a little blue healer symbol above their character, and the ones that have their role selected as tanks will have a little yellow shield above their character. It makes it easy while in the heat of battle to distinguish the support roles from the regular DPS. Pithkas achievement tracker is amazing for keeping track of your dungeons and trial achievements. With this add-on, it gives you a gorgeous little sheet with green check marks for completing achievements. It's a nice way of easily looking and being like, oh snap, I do need the speed run in this dungeon, without having to dig through the achievement section in game. Qcell Rockgrove Helper is for all my Rockgrove trial enjoyers. It adds some nice features, and one of my favorite being the counter that comes over someone's head who's cursed during the Basai fight. I got this to help me out with running the hard mode, and I still enjoy using it just for running group finder runs. Roaring Opportunist is a very simple add-on, but amazing in application. If you're a healer, I'm sure you have a Rojo set in your wardrobe for trials. And with this, it adds a lovely little timer to get the best possible uptimes for Roaring Opportunist. Script Tracker is great for keeping up with which tunes need which scripts during your adventures in Tamriel. Spaulder is another simple add-on that helps out immensely. I know if you've worn Spaulder with your group, I can almost guarantee that you've realized at some point, oh crap, I haven't had Spaulder on. This add-on will pop up big bold letters to remind you to activate it. Stud's Group Finder tweaks. If you're like me and enjoy popping into Group Finder to find some fun trial runs, this add-on will actually do small quality of life things, such as always keeping the only show groups from my role button disabled instead of having to go in every time and disable it. Now, with the release of subclassing, I know that most of you are out there grinding for skill points. I personally really like the add-on Urich Skill Point Finder to help optimize getting skill points on my tunes. It's got a really nice looking UI and it's very helpful for keeping track of that kind of stuff. Wizard's Wardrobe is up next, and this one I use just about every single day. It makes it super easy to swap gear and skills on the fly, and even has a weapon recharge and gear repair built right in. And the last add-on I have is Writ Worthy. I use this add-on to check to see if my main is able to do a specific writ. Whenever you hover over it, you can see if you have the right skills, if you need the motif style. It's very, very helpful for getting those master writs done. And that's it. That's the list of add-ons that I run. Now, I can't stress enough that the list that I just gave are not the only add-ons out there. There's lots of really, really good add-ons out there that people have spent a lot of time working on. I definitely recommend you going out and checking them out. You might find some really cool add-ons. And if you do, let me know in the comments. And if you don't like add-ons and don't want to run them, then I appreciate you tuning in this video. I hope you enjoyed my little breakdown of all the add-ons that I run into the Elder Scrolls Online. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!